Hi. Yeah, so I realized that I didn't play Kitchen Gun like after I already started the music. And I'm like, you know what? It's chill. It's fine. We'll just listen to this for now. Special time. Special little. But yeah, so art stream. Yay. Hi. Art stream time. Okay. I'm gonna be trying to finish this one up, and then I'm gonna be moving on to some other pieces that I'm gonna lower the music. That's very loud music for me. I'm gonna be working on some other pieces I've been wanting to digitalize for a while, and yeah, feel free to do curse drawings or whatever you guys want to. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but I want to make it like a longer one than I normally do. Oh, I need to clean this up right here, right here, right here. And then yeah, so I've been wanting to finish this up for a little bit. I've just been lazy and procrastinating a lot. Drawing's hard. Drawing's hard. And I haven't been doing it. I'm trying to make this look really textured because this is going to be more textured hair. As the other hair, because it's wet and it's like smooth, it's really smooth. I want to make this one a lot more textured looking. Not sure if it's coming across as much as I would like it to. Yeah, so just chill and vibe with me for a little while we do this. Come on, I want to see. Can I get just that? No, I can't. Can't do that. Okay, we're gonna do this the hard way. So I don't want any of this color to come through on the skin color, so I have to just highlight this area. It's a pain in the butt, but it makes it easier to just get a very specific like texture coming through. But how is everybody today? I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm tired. I got off of like almost a 7-hour shift this morning or today, so I'm a little bit tired. That's like the first hour I was doing some driving, so not that bad, but 6 hours on my feet. I'm glad to be sitting down drawing. This is nice and relaxing. I don't know if my voice is super relaxing though, but everything else about this is relaxing. I almost did Minecraft today because I'm like, oh, there's so much in Minecraft I want to get done. But I've been doing a lot of Minecraft recently. I want to just take a second to chill. Take a second to like relax. Chillaxidate. I think that's pretty good. It doesn't matter if I'm super precise down here. Actually, this doesn't matter down here. It's because I just need to get this. I don't want it to overlap on the skin here, because then I'll have like gray on the skin and that won't look too good. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. Yikes indeedies. But we're all good. We're all good. The hard life of the hard life of working at a sandwich shop. It truly is grueling. Oop. Oh, okay, hold on. Actually, right there, right here, where, because I'm a little bit of a doofus, I have these on the hair and the dress on the same layer here. So, we're gonna try not to get that to overlap. We're just gonna try our best here. Just gonna fill this in and just do awesome stuff with this. We're gonna just make this look beautiful. I haven't even shaded or like blended all the colors together yet. I'm just getting the colors. Well, the hair doesn't need to be blended. The hair is fine. The hair needs this kind of texture to make it look better. But still, everything else, like the shading on the skin. We can focus on that later. Oh, no. Okay, I think I have a good kind of texture with this. Oh. Hold on. Particle size. Why are you being mean to me? I don't want it all to be like, I just want kind of the edges to be darker than the middle. Because, you know, and then I can, just because you know. I think it was yesterday, I was talking to a coworker, and I was talking about just the flavors of the drink, because we have one of those soda machines where it's like a million different kind of drink flavors. I was telling her, like, oh, my favorite flavor is sold out, right? Or, like, we're out of it right now, so I can't have it. And she's like, gross. Because it's, like, peach soda mixed with strawberry. And actually, both of those flavors are out today. So, to even get to enjoy one of my favorite flavors. The hard life of a Twitch streamer. But I'm like, yeah, you know, it's fruity. you know, like, fruity. I realize this now, telling the story, I realize that it's hard to portray how funny it is without face cam on. Because I did the whole hand movement, the whole little, I can't even describe, the whole little limp wrist movement. I was like, you know, fruity. She didn't understand it. It's fine. Okay. See, this is what I have to keep watching out for, because these parts right here, ooh, I'm trying to do that. I have to clean this area up right here. Okay, I think I did this. Now right here, we're gonna fix this right here. I want. You're saying she didn't get the fruity punchline? I don't think she did, and she looked really confused, and so eventually she was like, "You mean like gay?" I'm like, "Yeah, like fruity." And she's like, "Okay," and I said, "I mean, you are what you eat." And she didn't laugh, but I did, and I think that's what matters. Okay, let's see. How does that look? That's looking good. Yeah, you can see all this is not shaded. I was working on this, but, let me just see. Okay, yeah, this is all in one layer. So what I'm gonna do to start this off is to start shading these together. Start shading these. So, oh, that's a really hard shade. Hold on. Blend is what I want, but why is it such a hard blend? Let's lower the opacity a bit. Yeah, that's... It looks like it's erasing it. It's not blending how I want. Opacity, or it's opacity low. Or you know what, let's try fingertip. Fingertip's usually what I do for hair, but it'll work a little bit. Yeah, that's more what I want. You gotta find the, gotta find the tools you need. You gotta find the tools you need. Trying to think of funny stuff that's happened at work. And I know funny stuff has happened at work, but I lose all memory of it as soon as I get home. So it's like, did it even actually happen? Or did I imagine it? Do I like how that looks? Looks weird. Okay, now I'm gonna use some blend. Some blend. Okay, now do that. So recently I've gotten in. Okay, so I've figured out that I love horror. I mean, obviously I love horror. It's spooky stuff. If you haven't noticed from my page, like everything on my channel. But I figured out that I love it. Like, I like it a lot. The thing I don't like are jump scares though, and that's like the hardest part. And I think I've said this before, but that's like such a huge part of horror. But dude, so on Tumblr, I found, it's probably something that's been like around for a minute. Knowing me, I'm super late to stuff, but I found this really creepy thing that I love. And I've been kind of diving into it a little tiny bit. But it's called, I think it's technically, I don't know if it's considered an ARG. Because I think those are games, so I don't know enough about it yet. I'll report back on it when Spooky Month starts for sure. But it's called the Mystery Flesh Pit. It's called the Mystery Flesh Pit. And okay, I'm kind of starting to like how this looks. And it's alternate reality game. Yeah, so that's why I think those are the Flesh Pit. Snow knows it. The Flesh Pit. It's the Mystery Flesh Pit in Texas. And I love it so much. It just makes me so happy. That's a weird thing to say, but it makes me happy. And it's essentially a flesh pit that was discovered at a mining site in Texas. And it's really fun. It's really fun because essentially the stories of it is that the flesh pit was discovered in Texas in like the 70s when people were mining there, and they immediately opened it up to tourism, and so people could go camping and explore this giant flesh pit, which isn't just the floor made of like gooey flesh. It's like legitimately, it's a living cosmic horror entity. Like this huge, ginormous cosmic entity. Sounds like you want to go into the flesh pit. Perhaps you want to jump into it? Do I want to? Listen. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny if I want to jump into the flesh pit. But I will continue talking about the flesh pit. Art. Hi, Mario! So anyway, the flesh pit. The flesh pit is this huge, like living organism that's underground, and it's opened up to tourism in the 70s to like the 2000s, and it eventually became a national park, and in 2007 this tremendous accident happened where the flesh pit essentially swallowed everybody and then spit out a bunch of gas and monsters, and it's great. I'm really simplifying it because I need to read into it. I need to read about it more because I love it so much. But just, it's a flesh pit, and the people immediately said, this is a cosmic horror that has a threat to human life as we know it. Let's make it a tourist attraction. And that's what they did, Bobs. This is Scubby on my sister's account. I have an urgent question. Okay, Scubby, ask away. Also, thank you. What? Scubby, because I know you, I know that you know the answer to that question. And I hate that you're asking me right now. It's your... you can't be doing this to me, Scubby. Don't do this to me, kid. I'm just talking about the flesh pit, man. Hello, I am fine. How are you? Welcome back to the stream. My thing froze. Hold on. Don't freeze on me. Hey. No. Okay, we're good. I'm not liking how the folds are looking right now. I'm not good at folds. I'm not good at clothing folds, so I'm going to just do the shading and then detail it after and see what I can do from there. So I'm just kind of getting how the folds are going to look. I'm not liking how this is looking. I'm going to lower the opacity a little bit. You're good. Didn't have homework today? That's good. No home. Oh, Chris drawing. Okay. What do you want, Jose? What do you want to see, John? Also, for anyone new to the art streams, Chris drawings, 300 points. More. Okay, so the rules to the cursed drawings. They're 300 points. They're bad and they're quickly drawn, so don't expect any quality drawing if you're redeeming this. Also, Jose, I personally hate you for this. I don't remember what color Mordecai is. He's blue, right? I'm gonna guess this. No, he's looking down. He's looking down. So it's make it in a jar. Scubby, I'm coming for your head, and there will be no survivors. And he has hold on, I'm gonna fill it in real quick. So that, okay. And then he has his legs are up like this, right? I haven't seen the drawing in a minute. And he's like this. I can't remember what he looks like, but I don't remember what he looks like. And I refuse to look it up. So there's your Mordecai. And then the pony, right? The pony. She sits like a dog, doesn't she? Ah! She's a pony. She's a pony. So she has those weird hoofs. And then she has, yeah. Like this.
Rabbit would like to share a thought.
WTF? This is what real ponies look like. Yeah, this is, you don't get, I don't remember her tail's her mane is also purple, right? She has a mane. We have a cursed drawing. You want the cursed drawings. And it's like this. Doesn't have a little bit of pink and black in it too? I can't remember. I used to watch My Little Pony a long time ago. Don't remember shit about it. My original favorite pony back in the OGs. I had little pony toys, the OG pony toys. None of the new ones. I had the OG weird ones and a little pony when I was a baby. Well, I don't remember what she had the cutie mark on her ass, right? I don't remember what it is though. So I'll just put a heart. I also don't know what this guy looks like, so I'm giving him a little Sonic haircut. A little edgy haircut. And then I don't know if he's crying in the meme too, but he's gonna be in this one. And then we're gonna end it with, and this song is actually a bop. This one, airplanes. Why is this such a hard? I don't know how to spell airplanes. Are like shooting stars. And I'll draw the other side in purple, a weird purple. Cause your phone died and come back to stream and you see this. Cause I could really, who has time for full words? Use there, it's fixed. Wish right now. Sad face. There we go. First cursed drawing of the night. Okay, back to art. Back to art. I wonder if the Adventure Zone music is DMCA free. Do you think I could use that? Wish right now, copyright claimed. Yeah, I only used one wish right now because I don't want to get copyright claimed, you know? No, it is. You know Haley Williams and B.O.B. They got it out for me. B.O.B. got it out for me because we share similar names. He's like, there can only be one Bob. There can only be one Bob. I said, yeah, it's me, fucker. Hey, fucker. Okay, I have to remember like how light works. Man, there's been a long time since I've done a fully colored piece like this, and so it's like, light works, light direction, don't think so. I'm not looking forward to having to detail this at all. Luckily, I don't put as much effort into my art as some artists do, so I don't have to make it look amazing. I can make it look basic. Who needs good art when you can have my art? Actually, this area looks decent. This area, the more I shade it, the better it's looking. I'll be honest. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure this right here. I'll add like a line to that, and then some more like this. I need to make this whole area darker, so I'm gonna darken that up. Okay. Oh, fuck. That scared me. Fuck you. Fuck whoever did that. Wait, hold on. This was a snow. You're getting better at scaring me and it's making me angry. Like, JK, can't believe beep spam has been removed. I didn't even do that. Did they do that for me? I didn't even ask. They read my mind. It's like, please, my chat, they like to spam me. They like to cheat the system and spam me. And the whatever the blurp god said, yes, my child, I understand. I'm on it. And that's why I believe in one religion, and it's blurp. The blurp god. Okay, come on. Now let's just bring all this out. Like there. Oh, that actually looks really nice. That's looking kind of nice. That day has made a mandatory cooldown and also harder to click fast on them. Yes! I win. I win. Okay, let's see. What color is this? And then I can do this a little bit. And then we can just... Oop. Sag.
Want a smart strawberry?
That scared me. Fuck. Motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. I don't know if that one costed biddies, but thank you for the scare, Jose. Jesus. You can get a view. There we are. Let's just cover the view in and darken you up like this, so I have this. Well, I have to add the lines here so it's like this, because she's like pulling on the dress. She's like pulling on the dress because it's like she's yearning. She is yearning. This is just gay yearning. But what kind of yearning isn't gay, I ask? You know I'm right. Okay. It's looking good. It's actually looking really good. That's actually starting to look really good. Okay. Now this part right here, I'm gonna shade it in a little bit. Once again, locking these. Actually, let's see. Will you? Yeah, okay. That's good enough. Okay, we're gonna just do some quick shading in here, and then I'll click this side. And then we'll just get this like this. Then we'll just fix the middle a bit. Can't believe you guys are like jump scaring me on an art stream. This is like the calmest streams I have, and you guys are just absolutely horrible. Okay, let's see. You're gonna go like that. Go like this. Oh. Okay. Ah, fuck. Oh, I can't believe you've done this. Okay, and now I'm gonna do a quick work. Oh, wait, no, don't do that. And then I'm gonna do a quick like this. What is this? How did I miss this whole... Okay. Ah! Okay. Now if I just click this, awesome, and I'm gonna edit this a little bit so it's like this. I just want this, the little sash thing to be selected. I just want that to be selected. Perfect. Because I want to do some fun little editing to it. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna make it a little lighter so it still stands out against it. And I have an idea actually. When in doubt. Okay, it's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, come on, do what I want you to do. Bam! Let's see how that looks. Shit. That's okay. I need to make it good. Actually, hold on. I don't even need that because I can just do this. I keep messing up. Why do I keep messing up? Okay, now let's see. Are you gonna do what I want you to? Hold on. I'm just trying to give this a cute little belt here. Okay. Perfect. And then I take this, and I take this, and then I'm just... Now time for a really... Can I do this at 7? No, I'm gonna do it with like 4. Yeah, 4 is good. 4 is good. 4 is a good number. So I want to make the belt look shiny. Also fix that right there. I want to make the belt look shiny. Let's make it up to 5. Who doesn't like a shiny belt? If you say you, I'm gonna at you angrily. I'm gonna be hiding under your bed and gonna be middle of the night and you're just gonna hear Listen, my threats, they have consequences. Or no, your actions have consequences and your consequences are my threats. I'm actually liking how this looks. I'm just trying to blend it better. Because I don't want it to just look like it's... I don't mind if this up here, the white, stands out more. I just don't want it to be like a line, like 3 different lines of color. So again, I don't mind too much if it looks a little messy here. Listen, look at the rest of the painting. It's all gonna... my painting style is messy. Like... Although this is looking better. This is looking a lot better. So I'm going to take this color now. I'm going to do a little bit of some shading down here with that. I like shading with this pencil for texture because it's a lot easier to do lighter texture and stuff. So I'm just going to do this. And also, you got to shade in the titties. You got to shade in the titties. You know the titties need to be shaded in. Ooh. Ooh, okay, it's frozen again. Okay, there we go. I have to fix this. Okay. And so this is like 1 titty here. I put like 2 titties on this side, but I have to remember there's only like 1 titty on this side. And then this all down here can be shaded. Okay. I'm trying to, because she's not a skinny lady, so I'm trying to make her look not skinny. She's the moon. She's big and beautiful, as the moon should be. This one titty is safe, but not two. Oh shoot! I looked at I looked at chat. And I'm like, oh, it still says the Sprite Cranberry, so I'm like, okay. I look away and I look back, and like 4 new messages. Gucci belt, titties? Are titties TOS? I mean, it's just, these aren't like titties, they're lumps. It's just a curve. It's not like a real titty. It's fine, we're fine. Twitch can't get me here. I'm in my safety treehouse. Twitch knows better than to get me at my safety treehouse. And then we'll get some more of this. Okay. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Okay, let's just make sure this is good. Trying to make this look nice, but also not look just like solid. I want it to look good, but like better. I don't even know how to describe what I'm trying to get, but it's not this. Okay. This is why I do like normally I don't do paintings like this, because I get too lazy and I lose my motivation halfway through. So this is like probably one of the most, I think I've only done one other like super intricate painting, or digital painting at least, like this. I've done a few real paintings, nothing I've been happy with, because painting, let me tell you a thing about painting, it's hard. Especially when you you've never had any proper painting lessons. So it's like double hard. It's like triple hard. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I don't like how that color is looking. I like that color less. Okay. This is like a mustard. Yeah, painting is like playing Roblox. Like dying in Roblox. Painting is like dying in Roblox. And sometimes you die. And that is painting. Y'all want to listen to some Minecraft music? I mean, this playlist is nice and soothing and calming, but Minecraft. Hold on, it's supposed to be like this color? Is this it? That's not the color I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna just do some lines here and see if I can make that look good. I'm trying to make this look darker because it's like under the arm. So it's like, what color is happening here? What color is happening here? Who's to say? Who's to say? I don't know a goddamn thing about color, man. Do you know things about color? Whenever I don't know about color, I just bullshit. I treat color theory like I treated most of my essays in school by bullshitting it. That's not right. Let's get a nice darker, like a brownish color. See if I can do that. Let me see if I can get away with that. Curse drawing? Okay, what do you want? The flesh pit. Okay. Let's get a nice, we're gonna just, also, am I allowed to make polls? Yeah, go for it. The flesh pit. Yeah, the flesh pit. I don't remember how it looks like, and I'm not looking up pictures of the flesh pit right now. So you're just getting this weird, it's, I saw someone describe it. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say something, and then I thought, maybe that's a little bit too far. Maybe that's just not it today. Give me my fucking good shader. The flesh pit, the flesh pit. I'm a little too excited about the flesh pit, I'll be honest. It's a troll face with hair. Stop! No! Hold on, I can fix it! I can fix it! What's a good fleshy color? I need a bigger paintbrush. The flesh pit. Yeah, the flesh pit, guys. Y'all know what the flesh pit is. I explained it about it earlier. It's a pit of flesh. It's the pit of flesh, guys. It's the pit of flesh. You guys know what the flesh pit is. You guys know what the flesh pit is. Don't pretend you don't know what the flesh pit is. Wait, I can't see what the poll is. What's the poll? Hold on, what's the poll? Why do we have hats? Yeah. I thought the poll was gonna be like, would you visit the flesh pit? But I was thinking I was gonna mention it earlier, but I was like, so you know how simply market research. So you know how so the flesh pit's whole thing is that a mining corporation essentially found a cosmic abomination, and they immediately marketed it off as everyone goes to the flesh pit. What kind of question is that? Obviously, they immediately marketed it off as a tourist attraction, right? And so it's like, oh, capitalism is hell and all that, and like, of course they would put money above everyone's safety if this was a real thing, all that fun, right? But I'm thinking like, what's scarier? What's scarier now? Now we're gonna get a little real here. This one's candy themed Mario Kart map. Oh, just wait. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. This might get bad. Hold on. I need to get metal here. I need to get metal because there's like a pipe down here, and then there's like buildings here. There's like buildings here. Definitely buildings, because they have touristy buildings and stuff, and I need to make this not look like I need to make it not look like something that could get me in trouble, you know, because that's a thing that can happen. So I'm just gonna put some buildings here, just some different buildings here. This is a cursed drawing still. Stop! It's not that. It's the flesh pit. It's a flesh pit. It's the flesh pit. And now let's get it's like a bloody red. Okay, cherish the pit. Okay, maybe this is a bad idea. Hold on. I'm trying to make it a shape that's not sus, you know? Trying to make it a shape that's not gonna be sus. And so it's like held open. Like they pried this thing open to like let people in. Ketchup. And then let's get so it's like it's the flesh pit. It's the flesh pit. trying to make this look as not inappropriate as possible. It's very hard. It's the flesh pit. There's the flesh pit, guys. It's the flesh pit. I'm glad. What were the options on that poll? I can't even see what the options were. Oh, you go away, Windows Update. I don't want to keep looking at it. It's so much worse when you're drawing it, I'll be honest. Okay, let's look at the sleeve now. This is better. This is so much better. This is so much worse when you're drawing it and it's supposed to be cursed. It's like, no. No. I didn't mean to. Looks like the Tubby Custard Maker went wild. Yeah, it's just the flesh pit is just the Cubby Custard Maker exploded underground. And like you do when you make a horrible, horrible mistake, they try to bury it. The cursed drawings are gone? I think they just on a timeout. I put a timer on it so it doesn't like I have time to go back to my drawings and then so it's not like yeah, because before I had the timer on my last art stream, I didn't really get to do much art because everyone just kept redeeming cursed drawings. And I love the cursed drawings. I love the cursed drawings. I have plans to draw stuff and I need a draw. So I made them cheaper. I think they used to be more expensive. I made them cheaper, but I also made like a timer on it. So it's not as, fuck. You love the flesh pit. We all do. I don't think we have a choice. You know what trips me out the most about this, or like I love the most, cursed drawing stream? That'll be probably a follower goal. I'll probably make that a follower goal because I like doing the cursed drawings. I might push back the what's it called? I'll do like a follower goal. I'll change my follower goal so it's like 90, and then I'll be like cursed drawing stream. Cause I need to start fucking marketing myself. 85 follower goal. Funny. Actually, the follower goal on my Twitch, I think, on my stream right now, it says I have 84 followers, is incorrect. My stream elements has been kind of being rude and has been giving me the wrong followers. It doesn't update my follows. So right now I only have 83 followers and it says I have 84. At one point it said I had 87 when I had 82 because I think I got follow botted. Like it was a mini one. It was like one of those little ones that I got like I got like 5 followers from a follow bot because they all have the same names. But still. It'll probably be my 90 follower. I'll have to fix that after stream and I'll set it up, and so next stream, whenever that may be, Genshin win, Bobby. I don't want to play Genshin. Jose, I don't want to play Genshin. I don't want the gambling addiction. I already have it with Fortnite. I already have a weird addiction to Fortnite. It's not even an addiction. I prefer playing Minecraft, but the characters are hot. But become a whale? Wait, I can become a whale in Genshin? I can be a whale in Genshin? No, you're lying. That's so cool. Not gonna play Genshin, but that's really cool. No? Oh, fuck you. You got my hopes up. I was like, yes, maybe. But whales, I love whales. I love whales so much. Whales are the best animal. Whales are absolutely the best animal. Play Genshin, it'll be funny. That's fucking at 110 followers. Fine. At 110 followers, I'll play Genshin. I don't want to do it. Okay. Trying to make this look better. How's that looking? Looking better. For an equal level of danger, play SCP Containment Breach. Oh, Okay, I started watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough of that earlier today. Literally earlier today I was watching that. I might in Halloween. It might, but I don't know because some games just don't want to work on my computer. So maybe. I do want to play horror games throughout October. So like the plan for October, right? It's spooky month. I'm at my maximum level of power. As you know, I'm the spooky bitch. It's why I can't show my face on stream. If I showed my face, everyone would just like die of fright. It's like that one fucking witch or whatever, or that one SCP. Like when you see my face, I have to attack you. Yeah, trust me. Ask all my friends. I've killed them all. Oh, I wasn't gonna since it's scary game also has a chance to close the pause button on its own. Yeah. That's why I know it might be a little bit of a iffy game. Because one, I play on a gaming laptop, so right away it's not gonna work the best for me. But also it's very spooky. But I do want to play horror games throughout October because I want to do horror story streams, which I still have to plan that. And I want to do. Did you forget Medusa's name? No, Medusa turned you to stone. I'm talking about that SCP. I can't remember the number. SCP something. It like when you look at its face, it chases you down and kills you because it doesn't like to be seen. I can't remember what the fucker's number is, but his whole thing is like he's like this white pale man that has like super anxiety and will chase you down and kill you if you dare look at its face. It's not Medusa. Medusa, I'm sure she's a hottie. And you could look at her. You just can't look at her in the eyes. Like, bet Medusa's a hottie. Like, I would die to look at Medusa. I'd risk it. But yeah, so no, there's like this one SCP. I don't know their numbers. I want to learn their numbers. I forget the number. I call him Uncle Larry. Yes, Uncle Larry. He's fun. I was watching... Speaking of SCPs, I was watching one of those I Survive 100 Days Minecraft videos. I don't like to watch those too often, but this dude, I think he's Forge Labs. He does a lot of modded versions, I think. I don't watch him too much. I'm not subscribed to him or anything. I'm a part of that percentage. But he did one where he survives 100 days in like SCP contaminated wilderness, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll watch it. That sounds interesting. And then he didn't know anything about SCPs, so I'm just like sitting there and he's staring at them. He's staring at the guy that chases and kills him, and he's all like, oh, I'm gonna try to kill him. And I'm like, no, you can't. You fool. Can't even do research. I need to look up the SCPs. There's just so many, but I find them so fascinating. I love them so much. The dress is looking pretty poggers. Okay, now I'm gonna do some skin toning here. I'm gonna work on the skin a little bit. So first you can't kill him, that's his shtick. Yeah, exactly. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill him, and I'm gonna get a bear trap and I'm gonna beat him. He's not gonna kill me again. And I'm like, no. You're not. I'm just like, he got me aggravated. I watched the whole hour video and I'm just like, you can't kill him. You just don't look at his face. That's how you don't die by him. Don't look at his face. It's that simple. Got me aggravated. Now acting up means something else. Okay, this one's bothering me. I'm not liking how it's looking. I'm trying to... I wish there was like a smooth option. Ayo? Stop. No. Stop. Don't you Ayo me. Don't you Ayo me. Uncle Larry, you put your Ayo back in your pocket where it came from. And it was... I need... Stop. Oh my gosh. This hand, when I was doing this hand aggravated me like a lot. I hated this hand. What is this song? I'm sorry? I don't like this. Hold on, let me skip this. I don't like this. Holy shit, I hate this. Oh, hell yeah, it's an Adventure Time remix. I like these because I like this playlist, which I should probably link it and put it in a link because it's a really good playlist, especially if you want to do like chill stuff on like streams or stuff, because everything's DMCA safe and they're all like pretty good and they're all very nice. Imagine being able to draw hands. Couldn't be me. I did this like 3 different times and like I'm now realizing the hand is huge compared, but like, you know what, big hands never killed anybody. Well, I mean, I'm sure they did, but like, it's fine. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. What's going on here? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm stupid. I thought wait. Oh, that's why. Stupid. Bob's is stupid. There's a reason I have transparency locked. But yeah, so hands, those, except for I don't really big hands do kill. Listen. I've never seen big hands that kill. The bigger the hands, the more hand to hold you gently and gently cradle your face with. Trust me. That's why I'm so tragically sad about my tiny hands. I have abnormally tiny hands. So when I say that, I don't mean it in like an ooh look at how I don't mean it in like, oh, look at how tiny my hands are. I mean like my hands are like in proportion to my body, they're weirdly small. They're like weirdly small. And I'm like, oh, my dad got me this old guitar where it's like from I don't know where, thrift store or something, and I couldn't play it because my hands can't reach all of the strings. My fingers can't reach the strings, so I couldn't play the guitar. So I said, you know what? Let me try the ukulele, and I still struggled with it. My palms are small, just have really long fingers. The fingers are the part that matter. I have a chubby little palm and stubby little fingers. I have little fucking stubby little fingers. But they're good for stealing. My hands are perfect for theft. But I don't steal, kids. Don't steal. Stealing is not something I do. I don't steal. Opposite of Jack Manifold hands. Jesus Christ. We fight. I'm gonna fight Jack Manifold. Show him the power of my tiny hands. See what he's missing. Oh wait, no, he's like a child, isn't he? He's like 18. He's like, oh, I guess. How old am I? I'm 22. Oh no, wait, Wilbur straight up punched him in the face. It's okay, I can get away with it. It's fine. Oh, but he's like tiny. I'd feel bad. I'd feel like really bad beating up someone that's tinier than me. I don't even know if I could do it. I mean, he has a younger brother that's like twice his size. I'm pretty sure people with siblings are built different. As someone with a sibling, I would know. He's also in the UK, so that's pretty far. Listen. I crave violence for little hands to reach it. Oh! Remember my threats! I'm coming for your left shoe, buddy! Having a twin isn't fun, though. And he doesn't have a twin. He has like a little brother, a little child brother that can kick his ass, which is funny. I'm the little sibling that I can't kick my sister's ass. But I think we're pretty even. We're about the same size. Having a twin isn't fun, though. Yours is a jackass. I mean, yeah. Siblings tend to be assholes. I know I'm a little shit to my sister. The whole thing is, she like tests me. She tests me. She thinks she can poke me in the face, and she doesn't think she'll get bit. That's wrong. Also, my tactic, my sibling fighting tactic, bite them. Listen, If your hands are near my face, I'm going to bite you. That is just like, it's fair game. You don't want your hands to be bitten, keep them to yourself. To be fair, being 5'1" is pretty funny. I'm sorry. I have some of my best friends are short. Listen, being short is perfectly fine, and I'm sure that it's fine. It's perfect. Listen, my grandma is like 4'11", so it's, or 5'1", so I'm allowed to laugh. Imagine being shorter than your twin. Listen, as a younger sister who's taller than my older sister, this is great, man. Being the taller sibling is just amazing. You speak too much? It's my Twitch stream. What do you want me to do? Stay silent? Yes, okay. This is the content from now on, guys. I can't. I just... Bob Ross style. Shh. You just hear my computer fan in the background. That's the only downside to my new mic. It's that it's so much more sensitive that you hear my background noises. Ooh, that arm though. Hold on, let me see if I can just like smooth it out. If I can just smooth out that. Ooh, bitch. It's looking good. It's looking good. All I know how to do is be loud. Actually, what's funny is that I am like the loudest person I know. Because my family is loud, so it's like I'm gonna be loud, right? Like there's looking pog, thank you very much. There's no way for me to be quiet. I grew up in a loud family, I'm gonna be loud, but even compared to my family, I'm loud. I don't have an inside voice, essentially, let's put it that way. Which means when I went to church growing up, it wasn't good time. Like Animal Crossing, listening to this whack-ass stream, amazing, you're living the life. Anyway, I was talking to my coworker, and one of my coworkers, she's probably one of my favorite coworkers, but she doesn't have like a filter, I guess. She'll just ask whatever questions she wants to ask. And like, good for her, but also fucking catches me off guard. And she's like, so we're having a conversation, and I'm not gonna go into the details about the conversation, but essentially she found out I like to have fun, and she was surprised that I like to have fun. And I said, what do you, like, why is it so shocking to you? And she's all like, it's always the quiet ones that are, it's unexpected. And I said, I'm quiet? What is it about Archie that makes chat go wild? I don't know. Whenever I do an Arch team, everyone's just fucking hype, man. But, I got called quiet at work, like I'm quiet, and I said, doesn't sound like me. Okay, Jeopardy time. And no, that's what she does. Like, listen, I'm not like ashamed of my sexuality or anything like that at all. But like, it kind of catches me off guard when she's like straight up just out of nowhere comes up to me, like when there's no one else, like no customers in the restaurant or anything. She's like, so what are you? Not like that. She says it a lot more chill. She's like, so what are you? And I, first of all, I don't know what she's referring to. And so I just kind of like look at her, and she's like gay, straight. And I'm just like, I'm bisexual. Because, you know, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm very loud and proud about it. And I felt comfortable in my work environment because there's other like queer people working there. So like, I'm chill saying what I want to say and being who I want to be. And she's like, okay. But that was like, that's it. She'll just come up and ask shit. And she's not, she okay. I'm not going to get into explicit stuff right now, but the other day she just came up and asked me if I was a virgin, and I'm just like, we're at work, ma'am. We're at work. You cannot just be, she's great. I love her. She's amazing. Stop asking me questions out of the blue. I beg of you. It's like I'm not prepared. I'm not mentally prepared for it. I'm not. It just comes out of nowhere. And then she's like, calls me quiet. And I'm like, how the fuck am I quiet? I'm like, I'm not screaming like this at work, obviously, but like, quiet? And she's like, yeah, you just kind of come in and do your work. We're at work. We're supposed to do that. What do you expect me to do, ma'am? I don't know. Fucking shit. Loading. Why is my thing acting up so much? Oh, hold on. Where is it? Okay, here we are. So she's fun. She's fun. But I've never once in my life been called quiet. That's just not how it is. It's just not how it be, man. I'm not quiet. Just never talk to you, right? It's like I don't talk to them really because I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't want to say I'm not comfortable with them because they're chill. Everyone's chill there. But Pops, fun fact, Pops is so quiet. Yes, I am the quietest person ever. Can't you guys tell? Listen, I am obnoxiously loud. My friends have a story about me back in high school where it was after prom. Watching stream disproves this. It's like, how do I use /me? You do /me space and then type it out. But fucking smiley. Okay, so, fuck, I had two different thoughts at the same time. Okay, in order. So my friends have this story about me, or like I tell it too because it's funny. But back in high school, like at prom, it was like after prom, you know how a lot of people after prom and homecoming go to like Denny's and stuff? And don't worry, this was like before the pandemic, so it's like not risking anything. This is fucking monkeys. I love the monkeys, man. So we're at Denny's and it's like 1 a.m. We're tired. And we're like sitting there and we're waiting for our food. Eventually our food comes. But everyone has their food, but nobody has any silverware or anything. There's a DQ next street over from my high school. Fun. No one has any silverware or anything, just our food. And none of the waiters or servers are coming over to help us or give us anything. So I'm like trying to catch one of their attentions, and then louder than I planned to, I'm like sitting directly in front of the kitchen area. I can see all the way down into the kitchen. I can see the workers. Louder than I planned to, I say, "Sir, it's 1 a.m. at this restaurant. Everyone gets quiet, and there's just me looking like an asshole yelling at wait staff. Like, ah! Ah! Ain't it fun? Is this just a death stare to the cooks? I felt so bad. I had no control over my volume, though. I couldn't control my volume. It was 1 a.m. I was tired. Okay, but yeah, okay, other train of thought. Hopping on the next train. Oh fuck, hold on, I don't like how this looks. So, I'm gonna eventually update my loading stream. Sir, me want fork. Please, sir. I just want a fork. I'm surprised none of my friends, they're probably not in chat right now, but some of my friends hop in chat right now, and Mario likes to bring that one up a lot. What's it called? Oh, fuck. So eventually I'm going to be updating my load screen. So my starting soon screen right now, it's just kind of me walking along, and I want to update that because I want to change it, make it look cleaner and make it look nicer overall. And what if I just have like a loading screen that's just tips? Like, you know how when you're loading in a game and it gives you like tips, or like in Overwatch when you die, they're like, do this, or the enemy that killed you has this sign, and like all that stuff. So I'm thinking maybe I can do that, like tips for Bob's stream. Bob's is a loud streamer. Make sure your volume's down. They like to scream. They like to scream. Bob's is easily jump scared by blurps. Even the free ones will get them. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. Turn your speakers down. Gamer tip. Turn your speakers down. Wait, hold on. That's the wrong color. Oof. Oof. That one didn't get me. I should make... Sometimes the blurps get... Sometimes. Good try, though. Trying to make this look nice. Oh! Fuck! That one starts so suddenly! That one starts so suddenly! That one's so loud for me! What the fuck? Holy shit. That one... Fuck you. Thank you for the bits, but fuck you. Jesus. That's right, it's just spicy water. Have you had McDonald's fries? That shit's like spicy cocaine. No, it's not like cocaine. It's like, I don't know. It's addicting though. So maybe it is like cocaine. Because it's spicy. It's like, why is it spicy? Why is it spicy? I'm trying to make her lips like look more like it's popping out, you know? Slurp check. Okay. If you spook Bob with a blurp, she hunts you down for your crimes IRL. I wish I still had the echo. Let me make sure I'm checking all those off, man. I have to make sure I'm checking things off. Hold on. Let me open up my rewards queue. This is why I wish I had 2 monitors. I cannot wait until Marcus. Oh, someone else has been doing this for me. I forgot. Mods can do that. I forgot. I've been checking them off. Snow, you are just the best ever. You're the best. And don't let anyone tell you differently. I will know. Let me see how that's looking. Curse drawing. Okay. Ah! I forgot about the flesh pit! Okay, what do you want drawn? Goku drip jacket. Fuck. Oh shit. You could just clip an old slurp check and spam them when it's redeemed. If not a bad idea. I don't have something to do that. The flesh pit. Okay, Goku drip jacket. Hold on. I actually do need to look up what that looks like because I can't remember. I know what it is. But I can't. It's like it's. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, listen, I've drawn Goku a lot, but I'm not good at it. So it's just like head, hair. I just know the shape of his hair by like heart. He's like looking all serious. He's like looking all serious. And then he has this, his little hands like this. He has his little hands like this, like kind of holding each other. And he's like that poofy jacket, spiky hair dude. Yeah, I love, listen. I love Dragon Ball Z. Unironically, I love Dragon Ball Z. And he has like a stand. Hold on, his poofy jacket. I have to draw the poofy jacket. Poofy jacket, and it has like words on it. Has like words on it, so I'll just like, it's like a Supreme jacket or whatever. I've never watched it. I'm not saying it's good. Listen. It's not good, but I love it. It's very comforting to me. It is very beautiful to me. I'm gonna color in his hair. Please don't mess this whole thing up. Yeah! Listen, just because I like it doesn't mean it's good. But I love it. You gotta get the power stance in. And then I know a lot of it's like black. And then let me get some white in there. Let me get some white in there so it's like, yeah. And just like that. I was about to say power stance. Yeah, power stance. There's the Goku drip. And then I'll just Goku drip. These will, all my cursed drawings get put in the art stream or in the art section on the Discord. But if you, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you too. But all the cursed drawings get posted to the art channel. Oh, it's looking so cute. Every time I come back to it, I'm just like so proud of it. Yeah. Okay. I was working on the lips. Flesh pit. You will get the flesh pit. You'll get to see your precious flesh pit. Also, I love the flesh pit too, so I can't even complain. But yes, the flesh pit will be there too. You know who unironically make just the best music? Griffin McElroy. His like all the music he makes for the Adventure Zone Flesh Pit Part 2. Oh no. Oh no. Flesh Pit Part 2. Okay, it's starting to look better. And then let's get some nice Ooh, bitch! Those lips are sexy! Those lips are fresh! Hold on, I need to see. Are these eyes white or is the background white? Hold on. Okay, the eyes are white. Cool. I think. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna keep those eyes like that color. Okay, next we're gonna just go over here. Like this. Make sure I have this. I'm gonna give her some freckles. I think some freckles would look really cute. I should probably make this like right here to be lighter. Oh, because there's like white coming through. So this down here should be whiter. I'm just gonna shade this and then I'll put like a nice white border on it. Actually, I'm gonna just do some shading here as well. There's a lot of open spots here. I'm now noticing that I'm zoomed in. Oh shit! Thank you for the raid, Lindy! I'm very happy you raided me outside of one of the the cursed bits. Cause damn, there's been a lot of cursed bits in this stream. But thank you for the raid! I really appreciate that. Woo! Hell yeah. Raid time. I love the raid music I chose. I love the raid music I chose. You are my dad. No, I'm not showing the flesh pit. I'm not showing the flesh pit. Hi, Lindy. No. The flesh pit's gone. If I switch back to that page, it just dripped Goku. The flesh pit looks bad. It's the what's so scary about the flesh pit? Normally the flesh pit is a cosmic abomination, but I got to draw it as a cursed drawing, so now it's even like doubly cursed. It just looks bad. It's just the flesh pit. It's the flesh pit. Also, the flesh pit eats people, so it's like cursed stuff. You like cursed stuff. Of course you like cursed stuff. Low effort abomination. Low effort abomination. Yes. You think the flesh pit would love me back? Ooh, cannibalism. I mean, it's not really cannibalism because the flesh pit's. I don't think it's human. don't think the flesh pit's human, so I don't think it can be considered cannibalism when it eats people. It's not cannibalism. It's eldritch abomination. The flesh pit only eats. Unfortunate. Oh, I think, fuck, I can't forget, I keep forgetting it. The flesh pit keeps coming up and I forget. So you know how the flesh pit's whole thing is like the horror of capitalism, and how like the government and businesses will put making a profit above keeping people safe. You know how like that's kind of terrifying and all that shit? But I want to see that versus the horror of like the SCP Foundation, where it's all like they want to keep us safe so much that we're not allowed to know anything. Like, I love how those two contrast each other. Like, one's horrifying, the other's horrifying, but what happens in the middle? What is the middle of that? Metaphor. Metaphor. How's this looking? How we looking? I think I'm gonna add some more shading here. Some more oh wait, hold on, let me lock this real quick. Gonna add some more shading here. Just have to make sure. Thank you. It's frozen again. My thing's been freezing a bit. Love when that happens. I haven't used it in a minute, that's probably why. She's chugging along. Let's add some. Okay, where should we put some more shading? Let's put some. Will this do what I want it to do? It'll do what I want it to do. It's rare that it does that. So we're gonna put some shading right here. We're gonna put some shading here, and so a lot of shading there. Right there. You'd think there'd be a lot of shading from like because the moon's behind her and all that, but at the same time, I want it to be like she's almost giving off light, you know? I want her to be a source of light, because she is like the physical embodiment. Well, I guess the moon is a physical thing, but like she is the moon as a person. She's the moon as a person, so like she's gonna glow. She's gonna be glowing, both like metaphorically and physically. Okay, that's weird. That was a weird thing for the song to say. Thank you for letting me know I don't have to be alone, song. That wasn't totally creepy and weird timing. It's the flesh pit. It's calling out to me. You don't have to be alone, the flesh pit says. The flesh pit knows. Ooh, lips. Yeah, lips. Lips. We love the lips. I shouldn't say it like that. That sounds creepy. But isn't my whole vibe like creepy? I hope not. I hope it's like spooky. Spooky and creepy are two different things. Both are fun, but when coming from a person, spooky is like nice and like fun. Creepy is all like, I feel like I'm in danger. And the lips love you back. The lips love you very much. The lips love you very much. The lips love and cherish you. Only flesh pit can be spooky and creepy. Yeah, flesh pit can be. Flesh pit can be. Flesh pit's allowed. Flesh pit can be whatever it wants to be. Not liking how this is looking so far. Hold on, I'm gonna do some erasing. Smooth this down a little bit. And let's get some nice, like, not white, but like, I guess yellow. I'm trying to make it like, that looks good. Yeah, like that. That's good. And then finally, I was gonna give her eyes, like this bitch, she got eyes, right? She got eyes, and I like, actually I'm really happy with how those eyes look. So like, she got eyes, but I wanted her to have like no eyes. Oh, I forgot something. Forgot this up here. Forgot this shading up here. Wait, is this gay? It is gay! It is gay! This is literally called, this painting, it's called I Love You Like the Sea Loves the Moon. So it's the moon and the sea. It's called I Love You Like the Sea Loves the Moon. Now where's the moon? I need to make the moon look like, you know, like more like a moon. Where's the moon? No, there's the moon. Okay. And then we're going to clip it. Oh, okay, that's wrong. Where's the clip? Clip. Okay. Hell yeah! So I think, hold on. Before I do the moon, I'm gonna, yeah, she's here. I'm gonna do some light glow. So I do soft, I do this, I do white, and I put the opacity. I have to put the opacity of the brush down. Brush density, probably, yeah. Like that, see? So it looks like her eyes are glowing. Look how cool that looks. I want it kind of, hold on, I'm gonna do it like a layer above a little bit so I can kind of like soften it a little bit because I don't like it to be such a hard line. So I'm gonna take the eraser, go to soft, like gently here, like here a little bit. And now her eyes are glowing a little. So we're gonna just soften the outside a little. I don't want it to just look like she has white stuff on her eyes, you know? I want it to look like it's a gentle glow. That looks like a gentle glow. Amazing. I am so talented. And we're gonna go here. And I'm gonna turn, okay, hold on. So I'm gonna just like that. Turn that off. And then I'm going to go here. And then, how does the moon look? How do I moon? How do I do the moon? Particle size like that. Gray like this. Like this. Nope. Hold on. So let me just get a big brush. No, okay, I need a big old particle size. Yeah, there we go. You're a fairy tale. Thank you. I just made a big old smiley face. I'm gonna do it like this side, like this. And then a little bit, okay, hold on. I'm gonna particle size a little smaller. That's too small. Like that. And then I'm going to do a, hold on. I'm gonna copy this layer right here. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm gonna copy this layer right here, duplicate layer. And then I'm gonna move it under. And then I'm going to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Please work. Please work. Do what I want you to do. There we go. There it goes. There it goes. Damn. Okay. And now let's bring her back. And there it is. There's the finished piece. Okay, 1 out of 10. What? Right, not 1 out of 10. It's a 1 out of 10. Okay. From a 1 to a 10, how good is this drawing? Okay. How good is this painting? Beautiful. 9 out of 10. Thank you for being honest, Abyss. Okay. Okay, now quick, before anything else happens, we're saving it. We save it so if anything gets to, nothing's changing. It's saved. And now I'm gonna save a duplicate so I can actually save it as a PNG. Digital art, save. Amazing. Don't worry, the stream is not over. I just wanted to finish this drawing. My screen went black. I don't know if you guys can still see my art thing. I cannot see anything. I think my program is crashing. I think my program's crashing. It sometimes does that when I try to save a PNG. Okay, so if you guys can still see it, I mean, that's fine. I might have to close. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna close it. So give me a sec. Alt tab. Hold on. Let's have that on the screen while I have to. Oh no! Did my cursed drawings get deleted? Oh no! Oh no! Shut up! It crashed. I don't know if the cursed drawings got deleted or not. Oh, I'm gonna be so okay. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. No, Goku's alive. Goku lives. Goku lives. Goku lives. Actually, Goku dies a lot. Goku actually dies like a lot. Oh yeah, but if anyone, here's the flesh pit. Here's the flesh pit. It's okay. I hate it. I prefer Goku drip. Goku with drip lives. Yes. Okay. Now I want to work on some new stuff now that I have that big painting out of the way. Ooh, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it as what should I name it? What? We're gonna do Breathe Easy. We'll do Breathe Easy first. Breathe Easy is I think I've showed this on stream before, but I've been working on like designs kind of. Just the flesh fit. I've been working on some designs a little bit, so give me a sec. We're gonna be working on that right now. I just have to file, edit, paste, Control T. This isn't the final design. This is the original one. I want to change it up a bit because I kind of hate how the head looks over it. Or at least I do for now. Hold on. Okay. And then Lord, yo, it's a Titan vaping. It's not a Titan vaping. It's not a Titan vaping, Mom. It's art. It's art. Okay, let me get his. Okay, I kind of like how the texture looks on this. So, see if it took place in a high school bathroom. Back in high school, one time I did walk into the bathroom and it was like after school. I think it was after school. And these two kids, and I knew them both. One was like a super religious girl who was like super spiritual too. And one was her friend who was like kind of a jackass and got suspended a lot. They were vaping and they were smoking in the bathroom. And it's not vaping. They were smoking in the bathroom, but they were smoking out of an apple. They had turned an apple into essentially, I think not a bong, a pipe, I guess. They're using it as a pipe, just in the girls' bathroom. And they tried to hide it from me. They're using an apple. And the thing is, I think they were scared I was gonna tell because my mom worked at the school, so they thought I was gonna tell. I didn't, but I should have because I was like, "What are you guys doing?" I was curious. I wanted to know what they were doing, and they're like, "Nothing. We're not doing anything." I'm like, "But I'm just curious, man." And then I saw an apple and a pen cap, and I'm like, I know what you guys are doing. I didn't tell though. But they didn't let me in on the fun, so I was like, I should have told. I should have been that bitch. I should have been that asshole. Not doing anything. That's a motherfucking lie! I forget my mom could totally hear me, but this was like, at least 6 years ago? Maybe 7? Bob's narc arc? Listen, I'm not a narc. I honor amongst criminals. Not that I'm a criminal. I'm a God-fearing Christian person. But honor. My honor! I'm Zuko now. Listen, Mario, chill. Just chill. Zuko moment. Yeah, see, I'm gonna see. How does this look? Why does that not look like a skull right now? What am I doing weird? What am I doing wrong with this? Trying to make it look like a skull, but I don't know why it's not looking like a skull. Is it the nose? I think the nose is too far out. Let me just do... Yeah, like that. Like that? I'm not used to doing skulls from the side. Hold on, I need to look up, fuck, I still have Goku drip jacket on my Google. I just need to look up skull profile. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Okay, I clicked on a specific, oh, because there's a hole there. This is supposed to be a hole, and I think it's supposed to be further back. No, it's still pretty good there. So this is supposed to be like a hole. So that's why this is here. This is supposed to be like a hole. And then like this. It's a hole. See this here? This is a hole. Guys, that's a hole. I know it's hard to believe, but that's a hole. This is like that. Okay. Last edit here. Well, not last edit. There's still a lot to do on this bit. So it goes like this. Bob's. Goku, let's go. Yo, a hole? Crazy. Like 4 of those comments came up at once for me. Oh, fuck. No wonder the texture looks different. I used a different pen. Oh, I'm a fool. Like that? Like that? No, I had it right. The nose is really pretty flat. It just looks weird from the profile. It's not only just that it's a profile, it's that it's half open. So it looks very weird. Looks very, very weird. Let's just get this. We're gonna have this shaded. We're gonna have this. We got a shade, and believe it or not, we got to shade this, which is, it is a hole. The hole needs to be shaded so it looks like a hole. The texture kind of gets lost though when I shade the hole. We lose this texture I had from the hole. We're gonna just draw, okay, hold on, buddy. I regret shading it. Hold on, I'm gonna do something else. Get the shading gone. Be gone, shading. Ooh, I can just hold that down? Oh, I never know that. I didn't know I could just hold it down. And then I can just lighten it up here. I'm gonna just keep lightening it. And then, instead of shading, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna softly erase. I just go here, go to soft, and I'm just gonna softly erase so it kind of takes away the hard edges. Oh, and bada bing, bada boom, it's a hole. I'm gonna add some more texture here. Just some layering, and then bam, back to erasing. I don't know if I like that. What if I do some of this, but I lower the opacity a lot? Will that work for me if I'm very gentle about the shading, because I like the texture. I like the texture. I don't want to lose that texture. I'm kind of okay. I like that better. I like that better. From far away, it looks decent. It looks decent. Back to the picture of the skull. I do have to do some more shading. I cannot just have a hole shaded. I have to have more shading. So we're gonna do some more. And I mean this genuinely. Some more shading. Like that, and like some there, like here. Some more shading here. Some here, some here. Just gonna shade some bits here. I mean, the thing is, I don't want it to look super nice because this whole thing, these whole little designs I'm doing, they're supposed to look kind of like, you know, dead, dying. Oh, that's erase. I want to do this, and then I want to lower the opacity, and I'm gonna do this. Yeah, give me that. Let me have that texture. Let me a good dead design, right? Yeah, so they're all like, I like these designs. I'm really happy with these designs, with how they're coming out and how they look. The original designs are good, and I just wanted to change it up a little bit from the original, because, so at least this one, I didn't like how the face overlapped with the skull. Like originally it was there was like an outline silhouette kind of thing. And then I changed it, and then I added the skull, and then I added an eye, and then I just like kind of devolved a little bit. So now I just want it to be the skull and the smoke. And it's smoke. It's not vape. If he's gonna be problematic, he's gonna be cool problematic. Both are bad though, kids. Don't do either. If I find out you're smoking or vaping, I'm coming for your shoes. I'll steal them. I'll steal only one. I'll steal only one shoe. And I'll leave it like shredded. I'm gonna do both just to spite you. Well, you're gonna lose both shoes then. Or all your shoes. I'm gonna shred all your shoes. I'm gonna shred your shoes, Lindy. Do you like having shoes? Because I'll shred them. I'll shred one of every shoe you have. Bob's the shoe shredder? Yeah. And I'm gonna do it in the middle of the night under your bed so you hear me. You're just gonna be trying to sleep and you're just gonna slowly hear. And you'll be like, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that? It's me. Shredding your shoes under your bed. Including cat shoes? You know what? No, I'll take those and I'll give them to someone else who deserves them more. Someone who smokes and vapes doesn't deserve cat shoes. Someone who doesn't smoke and vape deserves cat shoes. You know? You know. You know. That was a nice conversation. Good. I'm glad it was a nice conversation. Okay, I'm just trying to make this look nice. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountains. Secret, secret, secret tunnel. Yeah! Hold on real quick. Brush density. Let's turn it up a little bit. Got a layer behind it. Ooh, that's supposed to be behind it. That's too large. Where's my particle size? Lower particle size. Hold on, I know what to do. Particle size is good. brush size, like here, make it look dirty. Hold on, I forgot something. Invert, and then what color should it, hold on, let me get like a nice gray color. Boom, there we go. Thing is, I don't want, this is gonna be like just this, and if I didn't do this, it would be this. So I need it to be like that. What if I do it like an orangey color? What if I do it like an orangey color, so like a dirt color, so it has some brown in it? Just clip it. Look at that skull! Amazing. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a little bit bigger, or like here. Oh, hold on. I'm going to do this. So it looks kind of sketched, a little bit more sketched. I want it to look like it's been more sketched out. But like, I like the colors being like they are, but the skull itself being like sketchy. Not like sketchy, like creepy, but like, you know. Like sketched. Oh! Woo! That's the way it has to be. That's just the way it has to be. And then if I do it like a smaller one, and then I just... Sketchy, another word for sus! For sus. Are you potentially, possibly, a sussy... I can't say it. Are you? I'm pointing at you. You can't see me, but I'm pointing at you. Are you potentially a, as you could say, a sussy baka? Are you? Yes? I'm glad you guys are honest with yourselves. I'm proud of you guys. Maybe I won't steal your shoes. No promises though. Sometimes it's just fun to steal people's stuff and hide them. Like, it's harmless fun, but it's still pretty funny. Thank you for noticing. Ah. Oh, wrong. If you could clip stuff on mobile, I would have done it. Good luck finding it now, sucker. You can clip on mobile. No, don't tell them that. Okay. Now this is all good. Let's combine everything. Yikes, what happened? It looks really bad suddenly. Oh, that's why. Hold on. I do that, and then I do this, and now it looks better. I clipped the shredded shoes bit. Thank you. Hold on. What did I do here? Oh, I did that. Okay. Forward. Let's get this bit in. Okay, now I'm gonna do the smoke part. I'm actually really excited for how this part comes out because I love how I did the smoke. It's like a very textured bit, so I'll see it now. I like laughing at you guys. You guys are funny. And then... Thank you, I know. Oh, I forgot to ask earlier. You watched the Barbie movie, didn't you? Watched the Barbie movie on your stream, didn't you, Lindy? How was that? Comedic genius here. Yes, you all are brilliant. John Mulaney is quivering in his shiny shoes. Ooh, that is sexy. It was great. I now worship Bibble. Bibble's that little blue bitch, isn't he? It looks like, oh, Bibble looks like the child of Mike Wazowski, like Mike Wazowski's daughter. Yes, Bibble. I can't remember anything she said because yes, he is. Bruh, I haven't seen that movie in ages, but I remember that fuck. We're like a little brown and color that in. That's a little too. Okay. As in like Sully and Mike, he has those colors. Fucking Bibble, Sully and Mike's kid? Damn, what happened to the Medusa bitch? He left her for Mike? I mean, a true bromance. They do say bros before hoes. That is the saying, as I am told. I am told that is the saying. What did happen to this one? What happened to this? Oh, I know what happened to it. It's a very, like, hard line here. Hold on. Let me just... I'm gonna take this one. Sentences that will get you cease and desist from Pixar. Listen. They can't prove shit. I could be talking about anyone named Sully and Mike. Listen, I have a friend who named their kid... I have an old man friend who named his kid, who is now in his late 40s, Mike Wazowski. And the Mike Wazowski from Pixar is named after him because he looks almost identical. Like, it's insane how they look. Oh, no, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. The fucking... Holy shit! Autobot, try to stop! Autobot, try to stop you from using the fucking... Autobot, try to stop you from saying hoes. Thank you. Autobot trying to stop Abyss from saying the word hose. It's amazing. I love that. Autobot's the only responsible one here. Hoes are allowed. I can't say we're all hoes here, but I'm sure some of us are. We love hoes here. Future plans, I say hoes like hoes. What? I don't know what you're saying. I'm not liking how this is coming out so far, but we shall see. I think it's because I'm going too little, so I'm trying to... I need to make it like a little bit more cloudy. Okay, so we have like the basic shape. And now, yes, English is hard. No, don't worry. How it's said, right? Hose like bros and low. Yeah, I say it like hose. Hose and hose. I spray the hose with the hose. That's not even a song. That's how I had to take a sip of water just so I stopped talking. Sometimes you just need to stop talking, and that's the only way I know how to do it. I want to do some white here. I should actually add some white, actually, but the smoke is supposed to be like toxic looking. Like, I want it to look toxic. Because it is toxic. Smoke is toxic. Don't smoke, kids! But I thought you were the quietest of quiet people. And add green to the smoke? Ooh! That's a good idea. Thank you, Lindy. What's the cat meme? Stop talking for several days. Would that stop you? I'll be honest, I don't think anything could stop me at this point. I think I am probably just a tiny bit unstoppable. Well, now that looks like he has bad breath, I'll be honest. But when I blend it, maybe it'll look better. I am gonna add some white just for like shading on it. And now we go back to this. We lower the opacity and we go up. Maybe purple. We shall see. We shall see. We're playing with colors now. We're playing with the colors now. I'm gonna have fun playing with colors. Okay. That's not my purple bias. Listen, I have a bias towards green. It sucks when green is also like this first color people use for like smelly stuff. But green is good. Green and purple. Actually, my sister's favorite color is purple. So like, purple's also a very good color. Purple just is a very good color. Sometimes I like seeing those TikToks where it's all like colors you've never heard of. And it's like, these are definitely colors I've heard of. But then it's like, ooh, the shades. The shades are so nice. This purple and the green look are actually giving it a nice like toxic color. We believe in purple superiority. I'm sorry though. Green superiority in my chat. Green only. Green is the color. Even though I have purple hair, green is the color. Green is the color for me. Listen, I've gone green hair before. And I'll probably go like blue next. But listen, I love my green hair. It was just, I looked like a carrot. Because in certain lights, my skin turns orange. And that's just how it be sometimes. No, I'll add a nice like dark purple here because it looks very dark here, just so I can have more shape to the plumes. More shape to the plumes. I'll add some like here, here. Oh, it's the Gravity Falls one. I love Gravity Falls, dude. Alex Hirsch just amazes me. I'm gonna add some white, just a little bit of white here. Yes, yes. Is it coming together? Perhaps it will come together, perhaps. Hold your hands together and pray for the coming together of my smoke plumes. Send me your energy. Send me your energy. Let me pray for my smoke. Like this, like this. And bada bing. Okay. One little touch left. I'll just, oh no, hold on, that's a little bit too. We're gonna color match this. Color match that and make it slightly darker. Actually, hold on, I wanna do a little bit more shading, just a tiny bit more shading right here. Right there and right there. It's just like that. And then we do this. Wrong pen. Just very lightly. Very lightly. Trace it. Trace the little swirls just super lightly. Just so we have like the outline there. And they're not just blobs. Because we love blobs. It rhymes with bobs. But it's still... not it. Then some. What? I'm sorry? I don't watch enough Rick and Morty to understand this. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Should I add some more lines? I don't know. Hold on, if I do one continuous line instead of the sketchy ones. Hold on. Maybe? Hold on, I kind of like that, but at the same time I don't like how that one particularly looked. Okay, that's better, that's better, that's better. And now, something a little bit, one like a little lighter. You have to go? Have a good night, Abyss. Thank you for staying as long as you did. I hope you had a fun time. Ooh. I'm thinking, I feel like doing a longer stream because I haven't done art in a long time. So like I kind of want to do a good size stream. I'm thinking this is okay. I'm thinking this is okay. And now let me see something real quick. I want to do soft. Is it like this? No, it's down here. Okay, I know what I need to do. I know what I need. I know what needs to be done. Okay, some shading down here. Some shading like that. Some smoky, smoky, smoky business. Oop. Just keep it on the south side. Actually, I'm gonna just undo this bit a little bit. Don't like how that looked. I am going to do a nice like that. Okay. And now I'm gonna do some slight. Touch it on this side. Oh, I know what to do. Hold on, I'm trying to find where I did that. Hold on. Okay, now I know what to do. I need to get rid of this. Harsh like that and get this done. Cause the smoky bit is like entirely in the skull. And that, like, look, it's like, ooh, hold on. See, this is all in the skull. But hold on, look how that looks, dude. That's actually looking pretty sick, even without like the dark. Hold on, that looks sick as all hell. That looks really cool. Accidentally cool art. Oh, I love when that happens. Accidentally cool. Holy shit. Like cause that's all the colors by oh, that's actually really cool. Hold on. Let me see if I just lower this opacity here. Let's put it like 40. 40? 35? Let's set 40, 35. Let's see. Yeah, I like having some color in there, but that looks pretty cool. Hold on, I'm actually, okay, let me see what this looks like off of it. No, hold on, we're gonna have to center this a bit. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna combine this all now. Now that it's like this, like that, it's all combined. We're gonna move it all together so it's centered a little bit. Okay. Awesome, awesome. That looks cool, that looks cool. And now I'm gonna put this back on because there's one little bit left that I like. So hold on. There's like this little part to the skull, this breathe easy bit. That's like a really important part because this whole little design right here is called breathe easy. So I definitely want that in it. And then we're gonna do curve, we're gonna go black, and we're gonna go 17. Oh, hold on. I don't like how that is. I wish I had like a sharper. I wish it could be sharper. I'll make it like 10, and then I'll have to sharpen it myself. I'll just sharpen it myself. Let's make sure it's just nice and rounded on it. Like that. Sign pencil. Hold on. Ah! Let me... Tracing this is hard! Art is hard! Yeah, okay. Like that. Like that. Let me see how that looks. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah! Hold on. Like this. And then let me just make it, let me fix it up a little bit. Or snap. Oh, snap. I'm gonna have just, ooh, come on. Come on, be nice to me. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. I'm not that good at art. Be nice to me. No, let me just, I'm just trying to thin this part out a little. Ah! Trying to thin this part out a little bit. And now, hold on. I have a pen I like to use. I think this one. I think it's this one. Ooh, yeah. So that's a. Like, look how cool that looks. Hold on, actually, I'm gonna put this on a separate layer because I'm probably gonna resize it. I'll probably resize it. Yeah, I'm gonna, hold on, I'll resize it afterwards. Like, look how cool this brush is, though. Look how cool that brush is. I think you're very good at art. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will cry. Right? Okay, now look at that. Make it a little smaller. I just do this. I turn it a little bit. Is that legible? Is that legible though? Hold on, I'm gonna redo the easy part because I don't think that's super legible. And like that. I think that's more legible. And yes, I know easy is misspelled intentionally. Okay. Okay, let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. 0. I don't know. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just take that out. No, I'm gonna make this background black. Ooh, if I make it black. I don't know, should I make it black? If I make it black, what would it look like? I'm gonna make the background black real quick, just to see what it would look like. Yikes. So this is oh, what kind of color would this look good on? Like a gray shirt? What if I put it on a pink shirt? I do want to put these on like shirts and stuff, but like, ooh, oh, but I forgot that this color is an important aspect. Can I change this color? Oh well. Trying to think, what color would be good? What color would be good? Like a light gray? No, I kind of really like this color. Oh wait, hold on, I have an idea. Very specific color. More blue maybe? That's too light. It has to be like a dark color. Trying to think, what color would look good? Like on the white background it'd look good. Oh, maybe I have an idea. Actually, hold on. I change this. If I change these two, I'm gonna combine these two right here because that'll take the arrow off. And I change the color. If I change the color, let's change the color to like greenish, like this down here, and like a little bit there. Trying to find a really nice viridian color. Okay, let's try that, and then we go here. So it's gone now. Now we go, oh, bad. Now where's that like nice reddish color, like this faded? That, oh, with the green and everything? I'm gonna try something. Duplicate layer. Lock that. Trust me for a little bit. Forgot I was in the wrong one. Put that on the behind. And then make it slightly bigger. Trying to do like an outline. It's not exactly easy to do the outline here. Trying to, okay, hold on. Cancel. Hold on. Give me a sec. Oh wait, no, hold on. Let me see, what can I do? Effect. Fisheye lens do. What would that do? No, that's not what I want. Turn up the Gaussian blur again. It's gonna get glowy, right? It's gonna take a little bit to load. It's gonna take a little bit to load. Oh wait, hold on. I know what I have to do. I forgot. I'm stupid. Turn up the Gaussian blur. And there we go. That's not done yet. I want to make it like a solid color. So if I do this, how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? Hold on. And then I black and white. That's one way to do it. Okay. Oop. Then lock. It's supposed to be white. It's not letting me color it in. And now I transform. Shrink it a little bit. We're gonna shrink it up. Just gonna shrink it a little bit. Oh, I hate that I can't do those together. Like, it's not letting me really do anything. Like that. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, we're gonna lower this like that. And then we're going to do the filter again. But we're gonna do it up a little by little. So, okay, that's probably as much as we need to do it. And then... oh, not gray, not gray, not gray. It's supposed to be black and white. What is that? That looks sick as fuck, but what did I do? Hold on. Okay, and then I move it down like that. And then I unlock this, and then I turn on the Gaussian blur, and then I put up like that much. Okay, and then I turn on that. Hold on. Monochrome. That. What is... that's cool. Hold up. Hold up a second. And if I duplicate this again, this will get darker, and I'll still have that weird little dots in the background. Hold on, I'm trying to... ooh, bitch, hold on. But now I'm trying to get the breathe easy to look good. Like, I want the breathe easy there. I don't know how to get it looking good. Hold on, I'm gonna make this. I'll make this one black. Make it black. I'll make the background black, so I still have that. And then, where's breathe easy? This is breathe easy. So I'm gonna delete this layer right here. Next, I'm going to hit here. Just erase this part. Don't know what that is. I'm kind of this is looking crazy. Like, this is accidentally looking like insane, and I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Now I'm gonna try this marker again with white. And we're gonna try it again. Breathe easy looks like your art signature. Oh, it's not though. My art signature is something, I don't know what my art, I don't have an art signature. What should my art signature be? It'd be like, oh, that's why, oh wait, no. It would be here. What would my art signature be? But it can be. Just do Bob. Or I could do just my actual signature. Don't look at my actual signature. That's like my actual name. I don't have an X. What if it's just a B? That's my art signature, guys. Just the B. So we're gonna have to turn this again real quick. Also, hi Roy! I didn't know you were in chat! Oh, 13? 13's sick, dude, because that's also my favorite number. Hold on, I'm trying my best to get this, like, angle here. Sick as fuck. Hold on. Let me try a bigger pen. Ooh. That's a little too big. Let me try 25. Hi! Trying to... like, I'm really trying to get the curve. Ah! Okay, wait, hold on. Now I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Turn it a little bit. Like that. Okay. I like how that looks. We're gonna go back down to 17. I'm gonna turn it a little bit more. Just go I have like the sharp. I had a certain way I was writing it. Hold on, again, it needs to be on a separate layer, or I need to do this like really small. Breathe. Easy. Oh, fuck. Easy. And now, let's see how, okay. Turn it back over to the right angle. See, this just looks like lines to me. So like I wanted the breathe easy to be in this like drawing. I wanted it to be a part of it, but I don't know if it's like it'll work. Let me try with the calligraphy line. I'm gonna try with the calligraphy line. Hold on. Breathe. Listen. 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 No. No, hold on. I think I like the line itself being like this, but I think it needs to be really thick. Wah! Like 30. I can add another one like here. Actually, I like how that looks. Oh, wait, hold on. Experimental. We're in experimental territory here. Let's make it... Listen, oh, holy shit, that actually looks good. Hold on. Hold on, that actually looks good. Okay, I'm gonna actually undo that because I made it too big. I'm gonna make it on a separate layer so I can resize it later. Okay. I spelled breathe wrong. Hold on, this is not... Hold on. I mean, it's already spelled incorrectly because I'm using a Z for easy. Ooh. Now I'm gonna shrink it a little. Turn it a little. Okay. Turn it back like this. Oop. Hold on. I'm actually liking how this is looking. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it a little bit this way. So I still have that like sharp arrow going there. Okay. And then I'm gonna duplicate this layer so I have a wider like area. I'm gonna keep duplicating it so it's like a nice and bright white. And I'm gonna delete this area because it sucked. Oh boy, that actually looks kind of good, don't it? How's the E look? Should I redo that E right there? I think I want to redo that E. Hold on. Ooh. I'm gonna redo this E in particular. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just do a nice... This one, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just redo this E right here. Just gently, just... Now it just says Z, Ozzy. It just says Ozzy. And it's just gonna be... Trying to find... That's a lot better brush for this. I should just bringing the Y and easy into the line. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I might move it over a little bit because I like how this arrow is. But I don't know how I'd make the Y into that. Or maybe I like how that arrow is, so I might just move it over because I like this arrow kind of being like that. I'll put the E a little closer to the A. That's... Ooh, hold on. I'm trying to think. Okay. I know what I do. Like that. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Because like I was trying, the B looks like this and the E looked too curved. So I have it now. It's better. Now I'm gonna move this over just a little bit more, make it a little smaller. Curve it up some more so it kind of goes with the line. Okay. And now boom. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. That looks cool. I'm gonna try something though. Actually, no. What if I did this? Oh my god. Why does that look... Why is this back here? And why does it look cool? If I didn't have the words there, it would look like... It looks like the skull's getting shot, but like... Oh, because these are... Hold on. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this. This. There's that. That. And then that. Okay. I kind of want to smudge this up here, right here a little bit. Do I have a smudge? I wish there's... Is there like not a smudge tool? Copy stamp? I don't know what that is. Is there a kneaded eraser? No, that's not what I need. I need a smudge. I need to smudge it. Maybe fingertip it? What's this gonna do? Oop. Nah. Let me try blurring it a little. Lower the opacity. Up. Nah. I'll just leave it how it is. I like the sketchiness of it and the background of it. It looks really cool. I'm actually liking how that looks. So I'm gonna save it real quick. Easy. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on, let's see what it looks like without the words. I'm also gonna save this version. Actually, hold on. No. I know what I'm gonna do. I'll save it later. Last time I tried to save my pictures as a PNG, my thing crashed. So I'm gonna save it later. Also, let me save this real quick. Where are the illustrations? Illustrations. There it is. Curse 5. Save. I don't know what that was. Okay. Okay, let me see. I've saved that. Yeah, save it. Awesome. Now file, new. I think I'm gonna do Lovejoy 1. I'm gonna do, there's some Lovejoy art I made, that I wanna, what's it called? I want to digitize. Let me see. So we're gonna do that next. We're doing that next. Paste. Let's make it bigger. And we're gonna turn it a little bit, or actually I'll just have to make it okay. And this one I don't want to have the same like sketchiness of the last one, so we're going to be using my soy pen. We're going to use this, and let's do 7. I just want it to be simple lines. I just want it to be simple lines. Simple lines. Of the soy pen. It's amazing, isn't it? Trying to think. So first off, I want to make sure these are even. So I'll fix it up afterwards. I'm gonna lower the opacity of this first though. Soy pen is best pen. I need to find some more pens though. I want to experiment with some more pens, so it's like, so I can test it some more. What other pens? Like these basic pens suck. I drew this a while ago. Ah! I hate this. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's better. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Like, just a little bit. Like, not that much. Like, it's barely cheating. It's barely cheating. Like, look at that. That wasn't cheating. That was not cheating. I'm just using the tools that are provided for me. It's like using a ruler, not cheating. Okay. I want to... Why do I keep doing this? Stop it! There, I'll just start with this side. Like that. Brilliant. Brilliant. No, I need this to be... This is actually curved a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot. That's also a lot. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada pow. Ah! Pow. I'm actually going to do this. Copy, move, flip, pow. Okay, and back here, and then combine. I love cheating. Okay. Don't like that though. Ooh. Hold on, I'm gonna do some erasing. Why are you like that? Do some erasing. Why are you like this? Why do you do this to me? I'm enjoying how this is looking so far. Okay. Pretty good. Ooh. Let's get this. That. I don't care if it's a little wavy because it's like he's wearing clothes, so it's fine. A hoof. It looks like a hoof. Looks like they have a hoof. Hold on, it's just... like that. Why is like that side so much higher? Hold on. Hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Is it a good idea? Probably not. Okay, well, it's probably because I want him to be in a powerful power stance. Do I want the stance to be this powerful? Because that's a powerful stance. I'm just now realizing that he is very much leaning. Cancel. Okay. I don't think so. Not for this one. This one's kind of more chill. I think I'm gonna just redo the legs entirely. So first I'm gonna combine that, and I'm gonna just redo the legs entirely. Just redo them. Just redo these legs. I can make better legs. And then I'm gonna just do a little sketch here. I'm gonna do a little sketch of like the legs. Legs, 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 legs. Hold on, let me see. This guy, he's just, this leg is just kind of standing while this leg's out more. So this leg can do this, while this leg can do this. Why am I so bad at drawing legs? Why am I like this? And then I can make this leg a little higher, a little bit, just a tiny bit higher. And I'm just gonna fix this foot right here now that I know kind of what I want it to look like. Oops, on my, okay, yeah. For a second there, I thought I might have drawn on the same layer. Like that. Like that, like this, like this, like that. Who knows? Who knows anymore? I certainly don't. I certainly don't. Who's to say what I know and what I don't know? All I know is make sandwich. Make sandwich because I hungry. Make sandwich because I hungry. Anyone else wants me to make them a sandwich? I say starve. Actually, no. My sister asked me to make her a sandwich earlier today, and I did. I brought her home a meatball. A meatball sandwich. I'm trying to think. It's like that. That's the kind of shape I'm going for. Sandwich, 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 sandwich. Sandwich. So like this. Maybe a little bit more this way. And make it a little bit less this way so it looks a little bit more that, a little bit like this. Maybe this is a little bit more angled in, just a little, just a little. Just a little bit more angled inwards. So it's like this. So that comes up a bit. I always have to draw the front little circle area. That helps me like decipher where the rest of the foot's going, because a foot, I've learned a foot is in 3 sections: the toes, the body of the foot, well it says 5 I guess, I don't know, and then like the back part of the foot. So it's like this, and then I always draw on the big toe sometimes, depending on, because if you draw on the big toe you can kind of tell where the rest of the toes are. Not that I'm like I draw feet a lot, but that's why I have to learn tricks, because I don't draw feet a lot and I don't know how to draw the rest of them usually. So like you gotta learn little tricks to get through the parts that are hard for you. And then go here, and then here, and then I'm gonna just go like that, and then I'm going to like that, Really trying to get this to look nice. Fuck. Like that. Ooh, what? Why does it look so weird? Oh, because it's like supposed to be like the big toe's here. That still looks weird. What's weird about this? Oh, it's because this is still bent a little bit. The big toe's here. I just draw that one up like that. And to be fair, it's gonna be like filled in. It is gonna be filled in. I made a really weird noise. Okay, let's bring you back. And then we're gonna just do this real quick. And then I'm gonna color this, and then I'm gonna do this. Boom. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Where is it? So foreground to background. Hold on. So background, and this will be white. I think it's this one. Is this what I need? Ooh, actually, yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do this. And then get this. Not what I meant to do. Trying to find the right gradient. Is that the right gradient? Let me see, what does it look like on this? So like it kind of is gray here and it's white up here. So it's gray there. It's gray. I have my finger on it on the screen. Hold on. So a little bit lower. No, a little bit higher. Like here. A little bit lower. Like there. Yeah, that's probably the same exact color that I did before. And now, do I want it a different color? I'm gonna do this. Ah! I like it just the black. The thing is, I kind of want to fade this here. Hold on. What if I just kind of soft erase this line here? Make it nice and small, and I just kind of soft erase it. And then I kind of soft erase this too. Hold on, I'm gonna softly erase this line here. Just a very soft erase. I'm gonna get here, turn that off, turn on the blur, very low opacity blur. Like that. And then I turn this off. And then this off. Nope. Show me the thick boy line. now this, and I have this like heart up here. This heart up here, and we're gonna do the heart real quick. Whoop. I'm gonna cheat again, guys. Hearts are, doing a good heart is difficult. Hold on, almost there, almost there. And then combine it. Do this. Like that. Like this. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. And then this. And then hold on. I'm going to make it like even smaller. Trying to get this one to be good, like that. And then I'm gonna get rid of these two, get rid of that, and like that, invert, like this, and color it like white. Cool. Did this get done here already? Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Okay, yeah, that did get it. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lock that. This first one's gonna be like a nice deep red, like a blood red, like a nice deep blood red. This one's gonna be like, do I have like a transparent one? So foreground to transparent. Let me try that. Like that. Then I have this on and this on, right? And then in this, I'm going to do some fancy footwork here. Some fancy footwork, hopefully. Trust me. I've done something similar to this before. I'm just trying to get it out again. Just trying to bring it out of the abyss that is my mind. Don't worry about it being sketchy, or sus as you guys like to call it earlier. Okay, and then I'm going to do this, and then we're going to do some fingertip, and do some of this, it's supposed to look like it's spreading in the water. Supposed to look like it's spreading in the water. Don't know if it's actually going to look like that. Fingers crossed that it does. Ugh. And I'm gonna blend it a little bit. Ah! I don't know why I did that. I accidentally clicked a button, I think. little bit of trying to really just make it look like it's spreading like how I want it to. It's kind of there. It's kind of there. It kind of looks like it's spreading. Kind of looks like it's spreading. Like when you drop a drop of watercoloring into water or like something and it like kind of spreads instantly like that. Kind of cool. I kind of like that. Then we're gonna do this, and then we have Lovejoy up here. Darker red. How did they do their... What was their font for their last fucking album? Well, of course, Lovejoy is also something else that is not a band. They don't have like a fucking... They don't have a fucking... Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Let me see if I can just do it with the soy pen. If I do it in like a nice font. No, what else is there? For effect. The soy pen's nice and round. So I like how it's nice and round. If I do it like I do it in my handwriting. And then just that I'm gonna straighten it out. First straighten it out. Lower it like this. Straighten it out a little bit. Is that straight? Okay, go away. Go away you. I'm gonna redo the letters. Like I said, I should probably do those on like an actual, hold on, actually. Window, where's my graph? View, grid, that's what I want, the grid. The grid is actually super helpful when you're like doing shit. Because it lines it up for you, I think. Yeah, that's straight. Straighter than I'll ever be, at least. And that's the one thing is you can't have the grid on and draw normally because the grid just lines shit up for you. And then let's set up like 12. Do I like that? Do I like that? Do I like that? I don't like that. Do I like that? No. I'm gonna make it skinnier so it looks like it's like a pen writing. I like that. No, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna like here. What if I do some like fancy cursive? I haven't done cursive in a minute. Why? I can't do cursive. Don't like that. What's this pen? What is this pen gonna do? Kind of do like that. What if I make it bigger? kind of do like that. I kind of really do like that. Hold on. Hold up. That one's nice. Might note that. Move that down here to like this. Okay. Okay. Thoughts. I need thoughts and opinions on this. I don't know if anyone's still watching. I need thoughts. If anyone is still watching, give me opinions. Especially if you listen to Lovejoy. Thank you, Mario. I appreciate it. Grazie. Grazie, grazie, grazie. The gradient of the heart is nice. Thank you. I am getting tired. I'm tired. I'm a sleepy boy. Yeah, I'm gonna save this real quick. Lovejoy 1. Why is this in designs? This is not supposed to be. Why is Cursed 5 in designs? Hold on. It's just supposed to be in the illustration. Save. Okay. Yeah. So, looks pretty. Thank you. I don't know what kind of background I do it on. Let me test the backgrounds again. As one does. So let's start with a black background. How would it look with black? It looks interesting with black. I think it looks interesting with black. White, we've seen it with white. White's kind of basic. Like a red one? No. How does it look? A green one? Ugh. Nice, a mint green looks nice. Try like a nice blue. Purple. Purple is not it. That's just an ugly color. Brown's also a nice one. Let's try like a soft pink. A soft pink and a soft blue. I think like like this. But that's nice. And then white's decent. And then black. Black looks probably the coolest, I think. I don't listen to Lovejoy, but still. Listen to them. They have like 5 songs. I love them. Black looks cool though. I like how black looks. Because it like the guitarist kind of fades into the background for black. So I kind of like how black looks. I could also make it look like that. Actually no, I like how black looks. Oh well. Oh well. That's why I like to test the different colors, because I like just having this PNG right here, and then you could put it on like whatever color shirt you want if you ever made it into a shirt. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I went to bed like really early last night and woke up really early this morning, and I've never done that before. So my brain is like, well, what's going on? What's going on here? Oh, I unplugged my tablet. But yeah, so I'm gonna go. Let me see if I have a decent amount of this. Who's there? Anyone to raid? Is there anyone to raid? Anyone streaming right now that I want to raid? No. No one's really streaming right now that I want to raid. Confusion. Confusion. I'm sorry, I just saw that I have 2 new followers, but I didn't get it's like they followed me right before my stream or something, so I don't know. I think it might be bots. I love you too! Thank you for watching. I had a lot of fun this stream. This stream was crazy. If you came in later in the stream, I would highly suggest going back in the VOD whenever you have time and watching it, because it was fun. I had a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you whenever I stream. I have such an irregular schedule. I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream is. So I will see you whenever that is. Thank you for watching. It's probably going to be Minecraft. Bye!